Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tara if you're new. I am going to be sharing with you guys my 32-week pregnancy update. Normally, if you've been following along, I post on Sundays, and I'm changing that up a little bit. I'm gonna be posting on Tuesdays now. I'm gonna kind of see, I know I don't have that much time left, but I had a doctor's appointment yesterday. My doctor's appointments will now be on Monday. So a little update, I officially have gestational diabetes. I went to the doctor last week and she said that my sugars were trending up and she wanted to start me on medication. So I'll update you guys a little bit on that later. But yeah, I have gestational diabetes. So I am watching my carbs still, following that diet. If any of you have gestational diabetes or anything and want to see more on that, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going to share like a ton about it, unless you guys want to see that. So let me know. We are having a baby girl if you're new. She is the size of a head of lettuce and 3.9 pounds. That's crazy. Actually, with my ultrasound that they did, I'm gonna start having weekly ultrasounds just to make sure that she's not getting too big. That's a complication with gestational diabetes, so we're monitoring her size, and they actually said she's 4.8, and they can be off. So I know that she is bigger because, like, on the bigger side, because Maverick was not this big. Judging by my size and how big she is feeling, she definitely is bigger than Maverick was. They said she was 4 pounds 8 ounces, which is pretty darn big at 32 weeks. So we'll see kind of how they how she progresses with these ultrasounds. She is 19 inches, and 19 inches, that's crazy. Maverick was 19.25 inches. So she's almost that big. I just can't believe it. It's nuts. So I'm gonna go through my list of questions that I normally do, and then I'll kind of jump into everything that happened at the doctor. So I already gave you her size. Maternity clothes, nothing really. I did get like things like this, more things like this that I can just throw over my maternity, like shells and camis and stuff like that. So yeah, this is new, but I'm really liking it. It's like super soft, and I don't think it's meant to be maternity, but I just got it oversized. So stretch marks, nothing yet. I am starting to pull kind of right here, like right above my belly button, and that is like, ugh, it's really tight, like even tighter than I was with Maverick, I feel like. And just kind of up here, it's just super tight. How are you sleeping? And honestly, I'm not really. Like, I have been so uncomfortable and unable to get comfortable. I have a little pillow that I showed in, I think, like my 26 or 27 week update. It's like a little down-filled pillow, and it just kind of molds to me, and that helps, but it doesn't, I'm just tossing and turning and back and forth, and then I'll find myself on my back a lot, which is not good. So I try to stay off my back just for her safety and mine, and so not sleeping well at all. Best moment this week, probably seeing her on the ultrasound. We tried to get a little 4D picture of her, but she was being really, really ornery. Like every time, like at first she put the probe there, and she like immediately turned her face. So we got to see her for like 2 seconds, and then nothing. And then her cord was like all around her face too, so it was hard to see. I hope we can get a good picture of her next week. I had weekly ultrasounds with Maverick as well, and we have so many good pictures of him, which now looking back, like, it looks exactly like him. It's so weird. So yeah, I'm hoping we get a good picture of her next week. But seeing her on the ultrasound was just really good. There's nothing like that, like seeing your baby move and knowing that their heart's beating good and everything's looking good there. It's just amazing. Missing anything? Carbs. not gonna lie. Movement, she's not quite as active, and I think she's, you know, I said this last week, I think she's running out of room, so she doesn't have quite as much wiggle room and stuff, but she is just, she's still pretty crazy. She's getting me kind of like over on this side because her back is still here. She's still head down, and kind of kicking me on this side, so she's an ornery little booger. Food cravings, ooh. I don't know, like snacky stuff has been, this week's been kind of rough. Some of my friends have been talking about like crackers and cheese dips and stuff like that. And that has really gotten me a couple times. So yeah, oh, and breakfast, like breakfast for dinner. I don't know why I like breakfast for dinner more than normal breakfast. I don't know, like pancakes, eggs, bacon, that kind of thing. I only have done it once, and I paid for it with my blood sugar going way high. So I won't be doing that again until after I have her at least. So anything making you sick, and I was gonna skip this one, but Maverick and I are still like coughing and having like the end of a cold. So I don't know, I just hope this passes soon. We have like a lot of mucus and like nasal drainage and cough, so I hope it passes like before she gets here because I'm over coughing. Symptoms, I think the thing that has bugged me the most this week is like the tightness and pulling here, like I was telling you about, and just my back still, and I really need to schedule a massage, but yeah, just the pulling right here is like crazy. It's so tight and I just can't get comfortable, especially if I'm on my feet all day. I worked like 6 hours. This sounds really awful. I know people work every single day, and I give you props, but I haven't been working as much. I worked full-time with Maverick, and now I just work as needed as a nurse. So I have felt a lot, like after I worked last week, it was nuts. I was like, my back was hurting and the pulling right here was just crazy. So belly button in or out, it's still in, but it's definitely stretching, like stretching apart. Like I was saying, I just feel really tight right here. Wedding ring on or off, and it's on, and it's good for now. I haven't noticed any like swelling in my feet or anything. Happy or moody, and I'm gonna say moody. This last weekend we painted the nursery, and I kind of posted on Instagram. I'm new to Instagram stories, so bear with me as I kind of figure that out, but I had some of you guys vote, and I will show you, we did kind of a vlog style thing, and I will be posting that this week, maybe Friday. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out this new schedule, so I'll show you in that vlog the nursery and what it's looking like. I'm so excited. It's turning out pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a decorator, so we'll see how it comes out. What are you looking forward to? And I don't know, we went to a children's museum this last week with Maverick, and I just kept picturing like Brian and I and our 2 kids, and you know, Isabella, if she's here, and I am just looking forward to having our family complete, and just like visions of the future kind of kept popping into my head, and just being really excited about watching Maverick grow. He had so much fun at the museum, so yeah, that was really fun to see, and just kind of look forward to things like that. Okay, now I'm gonna give you kind of an update on the doctor's appointment. Like I said, she diagnosed me with gestational diabetes, which we all knew was coming. So with that, just a quick update, I'm checking my sugars 4 times a day. I'm taking glyburide, just a tiny little dose twice a day, and that's to help like keep my sugars down. And I'm starting, it's hard because you have to kind of learn what raises your sugar and what doesn't while watching carbs and that kind of thing. So there are things that are low carb that still will pop me up there. So yeah, I'm still learning that. Like I said, we had the ultrasound and everything looked good there. It was like a full anatomy ultrasound, which I'll get weekly on Mondays from here on out. I also had a non-stress test, and that looked good. Her heart rate was 140 to 165-ish. She hated that thing on being on there and was like trying to kick it off the whole time. She was really wild while that was going on. And you could tell when she was like getting mad because her heart rate would go up to like the 160s and then back down to the 140s. So it was fun to kind of watch her respond to that. So everything looked good with the non-stress test. Like I said, I had an appointment last week and then yesterday. So my sugars have been maintaining with the glyburide. So no change there. She's gonna just keep me at this dose and that looks good for now. She said baby looks great. She didn't say anything about the size, and I meant to ask, but Maverick was sick and we were running to a doctor's appointment for him right after my appointment. So I didn't get to ask her as much as I would like, but she didn't say anything. She said she's a good size. So I don't know if that's like she's a good size, like she's big, or if she is normal size. So I know they don't take that like super seriously, like the size of her on the ultrasound, because Maverick, they told me, was going to be over 8 pounds and he ended up being like 6 pounds 6 ounces. So it can be within like a pound or more. I think, I don't know, from my experience, it can be like kind of off. So, but I just know by my size, like how big she is, how big I was compared to Maverick. She's a lot bigger. She did also see on the ultrasound that she has a lot of hair like on the back of her head. And I was really excited about that because Maverick didn't have very much hair at all. He was kind of not bald, but just a skiff. So my doctor did officially, not yesterday, but the week before, she did officially say that she will induce me at around 38 weeks. We haven't set a date for that. I think we will probably next week or the week after. So hopefully we'll have a date just so we can plan out with Brian's schedule and everything, and make sure we have plans for Maverick and all that stuff, which, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about it. I like the fact of knowing when she will come, or, you know, around the date that she will come. But, yeah, my doctor's comfortable with inducing, and we're comfortable. We had a good outcome last time, so we're not too worried about it. So I think I just have to show you a belly shot and we will be done with this week's update. Thank you guys so much for following along. If you are pregnant yourself, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe so you're updated on all of my pregnancy updates, and as we get closer, I'll keep you guys updated and introduce her on here, name reveal, all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time. All right, so here she is, 32 weeks. And honestly, I've just been living in leggings, so it is what it is. They're more comfortable, especially when we're at home. So she's definitely growing. She is pretty big in there. So yeah, and like I said, I'm just kind of pulling right here, and my belly button's just starting to stretch out. And then this tightness right here is just crazy, but yeah, you can tell I've been itching. I have a little, need to stop itching. But I've still been using the Palmer's cocoa butter stuff for stretch marks, so nothing yet.